Welcome, everybody, to this week's OneDoor Studios update. This week's update is about AFM, the American film market that John and Paul were at last week down in LA. And so we were there to represent OneDoor Studios. So, John, I'll let John go first. Tell us, why was OneDoor Studios at AFM? What did we do there?
All manner of things. Busy from morning to late each day. But on the highlights, we met with two of our investors. One of them coming down for the weekend. We didn't spend all weekend with them, but they came by and visited, which was great. Smart investors, enjoyable meetings with both of them.
Was that Justin? Justin, one of them? Justin New?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we like Justin, one of the OG investors, always emailing us ideas and comments and questions. It's been great. So glad you were there, Justin, if you're watching this.
And we also had Chippy, better known as no ideas, no guesses.
Jose.
Aha!
This is Jose. He's one of the investors, also known as
Chippy. Yeah, everybody calls me Chippy.
And Chippy is also in the industry.
I am. I work as a post-production engineer, a composer, and I currently also work in a dubbing studio. So I like to be around all this, and this AFM experience is quite something.
He came equipped with suggestions for all manner of things, including who might be a great actress for Madam in Calculate. So
can you tell us who his suggestion was, or is that?
I don't know. That would be up to Paul. If we break that or not.
Well, because I wasn't there, so I don't even know. But
well, Paul may not want it. May not want it revealed. Keep it under wraps.
Yeah, I think it's just a suggestion at this point, so it could be anybody.
It could be, but it was Jessica Chastain, which actually she'd probably be good at anything except Joe. She's a little old. Anyway,
Jessica, are you listening? We're sending you this video.
Exactly.
So how the meetings go with whoever you had meetings with, distributors or people looking to buy?
Yeah, we had meetings with distributors. The whole focus for us was moving it ahead relative to meetings with distributors. And they went well. We were able to move things forward and prepare ourselves for the next big market, which is mid-February. At the Berlinale, had a dinner with the director of that festival, and they're pumped about the project, and we're getting prepped for that. But the meetings couldn't have gone better. And I think Paul gathered more cards on distributors than anyone else at the meeting. I took meetings at the office most of the days, and they were also very productive, I must say, including a meeting. Oh, go ahead.
So sorry about that. I was going to jump in for 1 second and just say that the timing of going to AFM is good right now because this is kind of news for most people. We've received, we actually contracted with Nova McBee, the author of the novel, to do a polish on the script. Ann Peacock already did an amazing job. In addition to that, Nova, being the one who just has the heart of the story ingrained in her, thought, guys, I have some polishes I can do. There's some way to make some of these scenes really punch. And so we let Nova do a polish on it, and she delivered one very quickly. Now, it's not usual that a novelist, or it's usually never the case that a novelist is a good screenwriter. That's like almost never happens. But Nova seems to have broken that mold. And the script that she delivered us was powerful, really powerful. If anybody's read the book, we know that at the end of it, there's this reunion that happens. And she really brought that home in a very, very moving way. Just all across the board. Amazing read. Don't you think so, guys?
I don't know how many guys have read the script now. And when I got to that particular part, it made me tear up.
Yeah.
I was really touched. I was all by myself. no one to be embarrassed around. And yeah, no, it's an exceptional draft from the get-go. We have not met on it yet as partners. That meeting has yet to come this week. But we'll have a formal statement to make on it. But all of us have spoken, of course, to Thomas, who is the headstone of the company. So he has our notes, but we all know that we're all high on it. And it'll be awesome to get together and put our notes together for Nova and get them back to her. But this does push us way forward on our schedule.
It actually was a huge leap, despite all that nastiness of the writer's strike and stuff, which could have put us back horribly. And delivered a draft within about 4 weeks of it being over. 4 weeks, two or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Can't quite remember now. Time's flying by really fast. And then Nova delivered one really quickly after that. So lightning fast. So we actually redeemed a lot of the time that was lost in that writer's strike, which we're super grateful for. So Paul, I know you're in a place you can't talk real loud, but do you have anything to share about AFM? Your take on it?
Well, yeah, I mean, the other thing to announce is that the actors' strike is over. That's huge. I think we're out of strikes. Anybody got a strike to start? Because I think we're all out of strikes, which means we're jamming. AFM. Basically, as John held down the suite, I went door to door. There's 9 floors in the hotel where we had the event, and I think I visited every suite. At a certain point, people thought I was like housekeeping. I got so many cards just talking not only about Calculated, but our suite of films in development. And we've got such a variety of things we're developing that there's kind of something for everybody. So we had a chance to have some nice get-to-knows, and we'll be following up.
Yeah, AFM forced us to put together our material for them, graphic materials, things that we could show, things in just movie poster style. People could say, "Oh, what is that?" And Dan and Paul, but Dan kind of took the lead on this. The glossy, amazing stuff. Hopefully, Stephen, you can put some.
Yeah, we'll put that up on the screen. You see the other projects like Messiah is one of the projects we're working on, and these Curdy projects. These are all just in early development on these projects. Well, there actually is a script for Messiah already. Not the director's version, but
it isn't. But she kind of cracked it a few weeks ago, so it's moving right along, which is great.
And of course,
by the way, quick shout out to Jay, who's not on our call, but Jay cranked for 2 weeks straight. I think no sleep, Red Bulls all night long, jamming on these decks and these presentations.
It was all hands on deck. It was really a team effort, and you'll see from the pictures, they were head turners. At AFM, people were immediately convinced that these were major studio level pictures that were bound for greatness, and their stories, fortunately, really are all that.
Yeah.
Which is we wouldn't have been able to do it so fast if it weren't for this crowd creation platform that Dan created and this amazing group of co-creators that came alongside and created stuff that would normally take months to do.
Yeah.
We were able to do it in 1 or 2 weeks and produce some really high quality stuff. So it was amazing.
Yeah. We've done the 1 or 2 month version of stuff before, and it's a headache, and in the end, you don't exactly get what you want. And this crowd creation has been just amazing for getting just the highest quality images and fast. That's amazing. It would also cause us to
go to OneDoorStudios.com. It's a new website, so it's been updated with all that content. You definitely want to check it out.
Yep. OneDoorStudios.com. And now I don't know if I'm allowed to mention this, so if I can't, we'll just delete it from the video here. But we actually also met last week with a producer who shall remain nameless. But this producer is a producer of some very well-known films, and this producer took our project Calculated to a major distributor in Asia because they had requested some projects. And so it's a really big deal. We got in front of some of the world's largest distributors, with Calculated, and not exactly sure what happened in that meeting yet. We're going to find. I know it was good. We're going to find out this week what happened in that meeting. And I'm sorry we can't say who or what. It's just all that confidentiality stuff. But progress is happening continually.
Yes.
We're always teasing in these updates.
Yeah. Yeah. We can never mention anything that's happening until there's a contract signed. You can't mention anything ever.
Yeah.
You know, because it could ruin the relationship or taint the contract. So we always got to keep silent about it. But it's good news. There's been a lot of progress of late. And it's something that I'm incredibly encouraged about, and you guys should be too. So we'll check out our new website, OneDoorStudios.com. It is a separate site from the WeGo.one. That site is more for the crowd creation, the crowdfunding, and the OneDoorStudios.com is more of our slate of projects that we want to send, other producers to, distributors, so they can see our slate of projects. That's why there's 2 sites now. So check it out, please. That would be awesome. Well, thanks for joining us again, everybody. And sorry it took so long to get this update out. We've been trying to, we've all been crossing paths. John at AFM, and Jay's down in LA right now. Dan over being in Detroit. He just came back from Korea.
Yeah, met with a distributor out there as well, and Lotte, some people out there connected to that. Nice people. Just love the people, love the country. It was an exciting time visiting family that lives there. Good trip.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for this week's update. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time on a OneDoor Studios update. Hasta.